Hello, everybody. I am going to read the final chapter of Beowulf. Okay, it's called The End of an Age. The dragon's wound was deep and mortal, and the thrashing didn't last long. With a final groan and a puff of smoke, the sea dragon crashed on its side, dead. As it fell, its mouth opened, and Beowulf was spilled out, his body broken and bleeding. I crawled, it was the best I could do, over to where Beowulf lay and took his hand. To my astonishment, his eyes opened, and he turned his head a fraction and smiled weakly at me. "It is over," he said. "Yes," I assured him, "the beast is dead." "Not the beast," choked Beowulf, coughing up bloody spittle as he spoke. "Me, I am done. It is over." I started to protest, but he silenced me with a feeble wave of his hand. A shadow loomed over us. I looked up, frantically reaching for a weapon, before I realised it was Scaife, blood pouring from a head wound, who stood looking down at his dying friend. "Scaife," asked Beowulf urgently. The warrior knelt to hear. "I would have you..." "No," preempted Scaife, "not me, old friend. I have a mind to spend the rest of my days travelling. Let it be Wiglaf. He is trusted by our people and will lead them well." I was confused. What were they saying? Beowulf fumbled at a chain around his neck. He beckoned me forward, and instinctively I leaned towards him. As I did so, he dropped the chain around my neck and slipped into peace. When the rest of the troop found us, they hung their heads in shame to realise their lord had died, facing a beast they had not dared. One by one, they acknowledged me, a foreigner, as their new lord. Beowulf's body was placed on a makeshift bier and strung between two of the horses. His axe and sword were retrieved and taken along with us. As we travelled slowly back to the Hall of the Geats, news went before us of the hero's demise, and in every village people lined the path to pay tribute to their fallen lord. At the hall, there were tears and sadness at the passing of so great a leader. I ordered the preparation of a great funeral feast and the making of a formal bier on which to send Beowulf to his final rest. When the time came, 6 strong men carried the ornately carved bier. I led the way with Scaife, and we carried our friend down to his warship in the harbour. The bier was placed on the boat and the torches prepared. After a few words, no great speeches for Beowulf, was one for deeds, not words, the kindling on the deck of the boat was lit, and it was allowed to slip from its moorings on its final journey. An hour later, I sat with Scaife by my side, watching the boat drift out to sea, burning brightly, the flames having caught the sweet oils drenching Beowulf's shroud. "We shall never see the like again," I observed. "We have no need," answered Scaife, enigmatic to the last. I looked at him and raised my eyebrows. "The dragon was the last of the beasts of legend," he continued. "The time for warrior heroes has passed. Man now need fear only his own inhumanity." And there is a picture of Beowulf, the great hero, being carried down to the sea, where he was then laid to rest. And that concludes our story. I hope you've enjoyed that tale, and we will start another story at another time. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you soon. Bye.